I don't want you to be upset. In the future, maybe it would be good if you called before you came to my office, because, I mean, that's just the way to do things. I mean, you don't just let people barge right into your office, do you?
If I did, they wouldn't find me threatening to cut someone's heart out. And there is no in the future, Sonny. I can't sell this property quickly enough.
You can't be surprised, though. I mean, you did your research, right? The work that I do?
I let myself be distracted by the boy that you once were. The cutest boy on the corner who never seemed to go home, who ran numbers for Joe Scully, but who had dinner with the Cerullos. That boy was a lot smarter than he let on, but he wasn't smart enough to choose a decent life.
You saw your opportunity. I saw mine.
Huh.
What?
It's odd how denial works. You know, I actually let myself believe that you were in the coffee business.
I am in the coffee business.
And I told myself that any so-called mob associations had to do with tax evasion, racketeering, extortion, money laundering, things like that. And the whole reputed crime boss, I thought, was more about posturing than anything else. But I never let myself consider the reality of what you actually do. There is no polite euphemism for killing people. I refuse to live anywhere near it.
I don't blame you.
I'm sorry, Sonny.
No.
I'm sorry if something I did or didn't do made you to be this and do that. I'm sorry.
There's nothing to apologize for. Howard is selling her house. Yeah, the one right next to mine. Do me a favor, make her an offer.
That I can't refuse?
I'll get right back to you.
So, do you have any ideas what you're going to do with my property? Perhaps bulldoze the whole thing and cover it with cement. Make it a skate park for your rambunctious children.
What does it matter what I do since you're going to be gone?
You have a point.
Unless you've changed your mind and you're selling.
I realize that I'm a witness of sorts, and I thought that I should let you know I have no intention of telling anyone, specifically the authorities, about what I saw this afternoon.
You don't have to protect me. But I appreciate the impulse to try. Maybe I misunderstood. You're not afraid that I would try to get rid of you or shut you up. I would never do anything like that. As a matter of fact, I would not cross that line.
I know.
Ever. You got to know that.
No, I know. I'm not here for me. Well, I mean, well, maybe I am. I guess the word is closure. I prefer not to leave without knowing if you turned out this way, because I never showed up that night. I mean, back then you were the mean street Bensonhurst boy with bad reputation and the killer smile, but the man that I saw today, he was lethal. He was emotionless, beyond cold, and I would hate to think that I had something to do with that transformation. Did I?
I was sorry to lose you. I mean, you know, I got carried away dreaming about, like, what our life might have been. But, you know, by then I got in too deep. I dropped out of school. I was making a lot of money. More money than anybody I knew.
You're not answering my
Well, what do you want me to say?
Did I have something to do with this?
Okay, our life would have, you know, would have been different if you and I had run off away together. But there's no point in looking back, because, you know what? It's not going to change anything. And if what I do, if that misled you in any way, I wasn't trying to hide who I was or what I did.
No, but you weren't exactly being forthcoming, were you?
No, but the business, look, as far as my business and everything, it had nothing to do with getting to know you again. I wanted to see how you were and laugh a little bit, see that Connie smile with the beautiful teeth and the whole thing. Right?
Okay, it's strange how you can make me laugh.
You're not laughing. Anyway, look, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you've done with your life. And, I mean, I miss Connie Falconeri, of course, but But Kate Howard's not so bad, you know. She's strong and she's classy, and I'm just glad that you've done okay with yourself.
See, how can that be? How can a sweet and charming man turn into thug that I saw, threatening an innocent man like Jerry Jacks?
There is nothing innocent about Jerry Jacks. Last February at the Metro Court, he and his team of mercenaries, he took 15 people hostage. I was one of them, Carly was another. He shot 2 people, Robin, who has HIV, and another hostage had a heart attack trying to get out. And what does Jerry do? He blows up the lobby.
I thought he was joking about resembling a homicide.
No, it was Jerry. He disappeared right after the explosion, then he resurfaced in May, and he claimed he had mistaken identity, that he and the person who blew up the Metro Court had the same plastic surgery.
There's no way that's true.
No, not at all.
Well, then why hasn't he been arrested?
Because the police don't have enough evidence to put him in the Metro Court. And the hostages don't want to ID someone who implicated an innocent woman in a crime of treason. If anything happens to Mr. Jerry Jacks, she goes to prison.
Okay, so what I saw this afternoon, you were making threats. You wouldn't actually kill him, right?
In a heartbeat.
I don't mean to dispute anything that you just said, but when I met Jerry, he was very friendly, sophisticated, nice.
Jerry knows how to say the right things. He knows how to present himself in a certain way. But I'm telling you right now, he is brutal and he is a killer.
The same could be said about Sonny Corinthos.
Many people do.
Yeah. Here, in your compound, surrounded by your guards, you know how to present yourself in a certain way. You wear a mask, mostly to cover the pain and frighten off people who might hurt you. But I can still see him. I can still see that Bensonhurst boy with the dimples who can still get to me.
What's going on?
I apologize for interrupting. Letitia, she says Jerry Jack showed up at Carly's house today, and now Carly's disappeared.